All right, so in today's video, we're going to take a look at Apple. Is it really time for a bounce? The stock's been pulling back quite a bit for a lot of different reasons. I mean, one of the reasons is we've had just overbought conditions. So when we take a look at this stock, it's been going, pretty quick, pretty fast. The other thing is, $1,200 for a new phone starts to get a little bit pricey and expensive. And when you start seeing that, some people might be easing up a little bit because, well, why? Why are they going to buy it when they got less cash, less capital? Maybe they're worried about recessions. Even grocery prices have been going up and so forth. So the thing is that when you start looking at these things, it can really drain you financially. And looking at iPhone 15 here, I mean, there's $1,000 for that one. I don't even know if that's the actual full price on that. Let me even go to, let's say, Amazon.com. Let's check out iPhone 15 and let's see what their kind of pricing. Yeah, about $1,200. And the reviews, well, that's just, there are a lot of different sellers on Amazon, so I don't always like to use Amazon on there. But when you compare it to like a Pixel 8, there it's quite a bit cheaper on the Google side. And for me, I just like Android, and I don't usually buy the newest ones anymore. Even then, like I still have like a Pixel 6 and a Pixel 7 because if the kids break it, I don't really mind. I have a couple different phones and then just take another one out. No big deal for me. I'm not on my phone a lot. But the point is that when I'm looking at these the stock from a stock price, there's still a lot of people that go in and just purchase these phones at the expensive prices, and then they complain, "Oh, I'm in debt," or "Oh, I don't have money." And they buy expensive phones, but yet they're struggling to pay other things or on the bills. So point is that people will still continue to do these things. That's just a natural habit of them, natural tendency. They get marketed to, they buy into it, and that's fine. Now, if you like it, you got money, no problem, no big deal. I'm not criticizing Apple versus Android here. I'm talking about the stock. So the stock here had a little bit of a tumble and pullback, maybe lighter demand for whatever the reason is. Lighter demand for some of the phones, and the phone is one of their biggest selling price, biggest profit margin areas, and we came down to about 180. And now the stock is continuing to bounce. Did I nibble a little bit on the stock itself? Yeah, absolutely. The stock is completely different than a personal life. So when we look at the stock, it's coming right back in. We've got some resistance right over here where we had a breakout, and the same thing, we're coming back right into some support. And one thing I liked about this here recently was that when we're coming right back into this, there's a lot of volume that came right in here, coming in and starting to make a little bit of a pivot. Now, do I think it'll get back right away to 196 or 200? No, not right away, but it's possible that it could get into this, kind of create a little bit of a zigzag or wave pattern here, moving to the upside. We'll see if it holds, because this is still kind of the first day. When we look at just overall the S&P 500 right now, and we take a look at the chart, S&P right now is up 32 points, so it's continuing to power higher. And a lot of stocks are also lifting in there with stuff like AMD, Microsoft, NVIDIA breaking the $500 price level. All this looks good. Let me see CRM. Yeah, this one's also popping quite a lot. So when we start looking at Apple, Microsoft, IBM, Amazon, Meta, I mean, they are all shooting up. And that is a pretty strong and significant move. Let's take a look at a larger broad picture here. Look at Tesla as well, up at $2. It's been struggling a little bit. Shopify up, Netflix up $6. So you can see a lot of these are pressing into some higher prices. That looks good and fantastic. So definitely, if it's something that you're looking at nibbling as far as Apple goes, it's coming right into that support level. And that's what I watched right here. I was like, well, are we going to do a little bounce, or are we going to press higher? One concern, as I always get into, is one day doesn't make a trend. So it's possible we can bounce and then roll over. Watch out. Be a little careful. If you're cautious, nibble. Don't go into massive positions. But overall, I mean, the stock is doing well. It's coming into some of these support levels, and that's pretty nice. And I think temporarily it was a little bit oversold. And I think right now we're getting that bounce in reflection of that. So anyways, that's just my thought on the stock. It looks pretty good and pretty nice. Write in your comments, and you can go ahead and, of course, post a ticker down below in the comments, and I'll do a review of your stock if you're interested on the charts. Other than that, thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the week ahead. Visit the website if you want to get some freebies, webinars, and free training. And I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.